Hello, everyone. Good day and welcome to Legal Right Academy. It's good to have you in this academy today. I'm so happy. So happy. Thank you for your wonderful comments. I really appreciate you all. Right here in this academy, remember, I'm going to take you by the hands and teach you everything you need to know about your legal right and law. Okay, so what's our topic for today? Before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and you know what, share the channel link. A lot of people really need to know what is happening in this academy. Go and invite other students to this academy. It means a lot to me. Thank you. So our topic is land fraudsters don't fall a victim. Land fraudsters don't fall a victim. I have two definitions of who a land fraudster is. A land fraudster is a person who doesn't have a genuine title to a land and still go ahead to sell to an innocent buyer. That's number one definition. Then number two definition, a land fraudster is a person who has a genuine title to a land but sells to more than one person. It can be two, it can be three, as many, it sells to them without them knowing. So what are you going to do in order for you not to fall victim or to a land fraudsters? Number one, you do a property search. You go to the Ministry of Land to conduct a property search. The person selling to you should give you the photocopy of the document. You go to the Ministry of Land, you conduct a property search on the property. There you're going to ascertain if the property is genuine or not. The C of O, you're going to find out if it is original or fake. There at the Ministry of Land, you're going to find out if the property has been encumbered, meaning that has a loan be collected by as a loan. That's the vendor selling to you now. Has he collected loan from either a bank or a microfinance bank, and the original document of the land has been given to the bank? In other words, that means he cannot sell. What is he selling? He doesn't have the original document anymore with him. So there at the Ministry of Land, you're going to find out if the land is encumbered or not. So if the land is encumbered, please don't go ahead to buy, because you're going to be buying a court case. It's very important. So another way to investigate or for you not to fall victim of a land fraudster. Now, if the land is a family land or a community land, make sure that the family head and the principal members of the family are involved in the transaction, in the sale of the land. If they are not involved, you are buying a court case. Make sure they are involved. Make sure they are involved in the land transaction before you go ahead to buy. And series of meetings will be held in respect of the land before the final transaction. Make sure that the minute of the meeting is taken down and the family head sign the minute of the meeting, and the principal members of the family. Then when it has to do with the community land, the community head, the community head should be involved in the sale, irrespective of whoever is selling to you. The community head should be involved in the sale of the land. The minute of meeting should also be taken, and the community head should sign the minutes as before the transaction. It's even advisable when after the final transaction and everything, the agreement has been drafted, the community head should also sign. Agreement should be part of those he can sign as a witness to the land transaction. It's very important. Then we move to the agreement. That's the person selling to you, whoever sold to him, the agreement he had, or the deed of assignment, or the deed of conveyance. He should give it to you. By that, you'll be able to trace the history of the land, who the original settler of the land is, how the land moves till it gets to the vendor that is selling to you. It's very important in the investigation of the land. Then you also go to the location of the land. Go to where the land is located. Go and ask people. Ask people around. By the time you ask 5, 6, 7 persons, you'll be able to know if truly the person selling to you is the original owner of the land or not. Go out to the location and carry out investigation also. It helps you a lot. It saves you from buying a land that has to do with a court case. Then another thing is doctrine of lease pendens. That's a pending case on the land. The owner, the person selling to you, might not want to tell you there's a court case. You can do that by going to court. You find out from the court registry. You understand? You will carry out investigation. Don't just go out and investigate. You go to the court, ask the registry, the court registry. From there, you can find out if there's a pending case in respect of the land or not. If there's a pending case, a pending court case in respect of the land, don't go ahead and buy it. If not, you're buying a court case. So stay away from such lands. It's very, very important. It saves you a lot. So for those who are already the fallen victim to a land fraudsters, what are they supposed to do? Well, what you're supposed to do is for you to file a case in court to recover your money, the money you use in buying the land. And number two, you claim damages against the person. That's what you're going to do. So that's the only way, because you cannot take the law into your hands. So it's for you to file a case in court to claim your money you use in buying the land, and also you claim damages in court. Now your evidence is the document used in buying the land, which is the land agreement or the deed of conveyance or the deed of assignment. Whatever way it was drafted, make sure your agreement, you have it, because that will be your evidence that you bought the land from the person. It's very important. If you don't have any evidence that you bought the land from this person, so how are you going to claim it? How are you going to claim that money in court? How will you claim damages? So there should be a proof. In this academy, I always tell us, before you do anything, before you transact anything, make sure it documents. You have your proof of documents to show that transaction took place. It's very, very important. Then for those who bought land on instrumental basis, yes, there are some people that usually they agree with the vendor to be paying instrumentally. Make sure you have your agreement to that effect. Make sure you have your document to that effect, so that tomorrow, if the vendor goes ahead to sell to another person, you have an agreement with him that every month you're going to be paying instrumental payment, and it still goes ahead to sell to another person. That means you have a good case in court. So please, whatever transaction you're doing, make sure that you carry out investigation, thorough investigation, especially in land matters. Carry out thorough. Don't be in a hurry to buy land. Don't be in a hurry to do what? To buy land. Carry out thorough investigation. Exhaust all the avenues in carrying your investigation. And if you don't have that peace of mind in you, don't go ahead to transact. Maybe something might be wrong in respect of the land. I hope someone has gained knowledge from our topic for today. Okay, so till I come your way next time, I remain your host. And before I go, don't forget to stay out of crime. And don't be involved with people who enjoy committing crime, so that when the rod of the Lord catches up with them, you will not be a victim. So thank you so much. You know what? I appreciate you. And you mean a lot to me in this academy. So please stay out of crime. Share the channel link. Other students need to be involved in this academy. Thank you, and thank you so much. Bye. Remember, I love you. Bye.